Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in a state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just I and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I shall never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare and read the way. Prepare and read the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war and crime. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and crime. And do that righteousness. Hey, we love. I will love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. I will love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Yeah, we love Jah. We love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. We love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I say, watch your man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I and I should never hold thy peace, while we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah Rastafari. We love all, and we love Jah, Jah. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight, and then DJ Twink.
Pankas was my mother's Brinkle dog, and Miss Stib was my mother's Bringle cat. Good evening and welcome to Global TV. Today has been so busy in Jamaica to the fact where it make me tired. Just all the news in Jamaica busy. But Miss Stib and Pankas come out today, and we're going to address a lot of people this evening, but particularly Miss Stib and Pankas. If you want to know who Miss Stib and Pankas is, you're going to have to stick around to know who my mother's dog and my mother's cat is likely to turn out to be tonight. To my community of part and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening and welcome. Coming like me near magic mushroom. No, sir. Did you busy at Jamaica today? Don't. Lord, they just a thief left, right, and center. So by the time Dr. Tufton done thief. Puss, 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 puss. Kitty, kitty, me are. We're going to have to hire a flatbed truck and a crane to take up Dr. Tufton money and draw Dr. Tufton money. Because from COVID, you know, Dr. Tufton a thief. I don't put it on paper. And from COVID, Dr. Tufton violate the procurement and the contract rules. I don't know. But remember last week, we did tell you, say, we forgot to draw a chair for sit down pan. When them a report, you bust out. And remember, say, we sit down pan chair with and we draw you now, and a ongo UWH we're about. Oh, when Cornwall Regional job. You know, so we went and feel line sponge round with a job comfortable. You know that? We went and feel line sponge round and round with. So when Cornwall Regional bust out, we make sure we drop down comfortable. You really don't want to drop down and hurt yourself. So you have to go line some things around you to make sure when you drop down when we're able to Cornwall, we drop down comfortable without any risk of going to a hospital that really doesn't exist or don't have nothing or not run pan no road. But isn't Dr. Roger Hunter vindicated given what is coming out in the Auditor General's report at University Hospital? Isn't Dr. Roger Hunter been vindicated? And them sort of same thing Dr. Hunter they tell you about. Dr. Hunter in detail we say this is just a tip of the iceberg, the $31 million jail. Remember Dr. Hunter did tell me? The $31 million drill was a tip of the iceberg. Isn't Dr. Roger Hunter then given what pop out and a boss way like BJ now? Isn't Dr. Roger Hunter vindicated? Hmm? Honor the globalists. Welcome one and all. Thank you all for joining us. Marcia Thomas, good evening. Gloria Morris, good evening. Patricia Matthews, how you doing? Happy New Year. Welcome. Even though, as Darrell Vaz said, there's nothing happy about it. Then Miles, good evening. Good evening. Lawrence Michaels. Myra Thomas, good evening. Good evening. Elga Fletcher. Evening, everybody. Matthew Lewis, good evening. How do? Like and share the live, please. So, we miss a whole heap of money, year in, year out. But this is why they want to be quiet with them. And this is why they declare war upon we. Is this BJ Island Tours? Good evening and welcome. This is why they declare war upon we. Because two we know see them a thief, and them know see them a thief, and they know say we know see them a thief. They want quiet with them and they want intimidate us when they talk about the money because they have a lifetime amount of money to dip their hand in a now. Darrell Vaz swindled 150 million US with total insurance money, plus Darrell Vaz take 100 million and give him friend 100 million, give him friend Jackie Stewart Leclerc. Why you think all of these things, these procurement rules? That's what I told you the other night. Look at thief in Colleen. Look at thief in big head Colleen, when head big like a wolf dog. Where the whole of them are walking checking people with lawsuit. When you violate the procurement rules, there's a bigger corruption to the procurement rule we want to violate. That's how we money gets swindled and embezzled. This is how a friend them get contract for 100 million, we only value 10 million and then 90 million share up between the whole and we know that. I mean, we didn't born yesterday. Why you think enough of tough and contract them or procurement them to the pen paper? This has been going on since 2021. This year, going with Tufton and with no paper rule. This has been going on from 2021. Tufton swindling our money left, right, and center. And not a soul. I want to go and cross the road. There'll be a police that cross the building. That's all. What accountability we are going to have when government officials, Tufton permanent secretary need to go again? But not just a permanent secretary, because this is our new one, yeah. No business with the thief in them. We're going for how much years now. When is Andrew Holness gonna have respect for the people of Jamaica and say the people of Jamaica is no longer comfortable or confident in Tufton's leadership? Tufton is causing a lot of money and all sort of problem. Hold on there. Hold on the globalists. Something all right. All armed police. Something all right. Cross the road there. All armed police. Oh, police are a weird thing sometimes. Anyway, like we get on with ourselves and we're scamming politician them. No. We're going to go to Pancras and Miss Tib. We're going to make Pancas talk first. Yeah? Hold on, a two video if you have here in it. Hold on the globalist. Bear with me. Mm? Pancas misted. And we have Darrell Vaz apology. If you don't hear Darrell Vaz apology yet, how Darrell Vaz toned down, we're gonna bring it to you. But we'll make you listen to Pancas first. Pancas come out first working day of the year for Pancas. Pancas come out to attack with this morning.
Would have noted something a little bit different that we
Look what Pancas attack with both. Jamaica, no listen, see the big old word there, no? See the big old word, the word there. Misinformation. Uno look, listen to Pancas now. Well, Pancas, as I said, was my mother's Bringle dog. So this is Pancas. And if you know Pancas, Pancas and Dana look alike. But children don't know Pancas, and wouldn't know. And when I remember that children them say Dana, they would bring back Pancas, memories of Pancas to them.
would have noted something a little bit different that we don't usually do. We don't usually necessarily take on misinformation and disinformation or information that is false. That is changing. We are going to have to do so in this context where something is said that is not true. We will be countering it. We will come with the receipts. We will play the videos from months ago. We have the records and we will do that. We have to focus on being able to respond to misinformation and disinformation. There's a lot of that out there in the public sphere, and we cannot leave it unchallenged. And so you will be seeing new approaches from the Ministry of Information in terms of dispelling those things. And in many instances, we call them misinformation and disinformation. Those are fancy words for lies.
You heard what the minister said. Misinformation and disinformation are fancy word for lies. Let's move over now. We're not going to go down the minister. We get to where we are here. Let's move over now to the fancy words for lie. As she says, so, I know me. As she say, misinformation and disinformation are
with
lie.
GPS.
So, all these people like for things here, we them a take set ban. When are their own self them a throw word about? No, you understand when you listen Darrell Vaz, these people claim like a we them a throw word pan because they not come out and go on like say when you ever see them come to the podium, especially Dana, Nesta, Auntie Angela, and Miss Tib, and they now react to something where we say they now push back to something where we say they now blame we say something. When was that? So this is not new, Dana. It's not like you're coming with anything new. It's what you do all the while. The government spend a lot of the time reacting than being proactive. This is why Uno depend on the back foot with everything. Because Uno is a reactionary government. There's no proactivity in a Uno. Uno no plan ahead of the time. Uno wait till it happen and then Uno struggling at the dark. Uno is a reactive people. Now let's listen to the fancy words for lies.
With GPS as a power and pole infrastructure is rebuilt. Let's move on to the big ticket, big success story of the restoration. And that is the JPS and the electricity restoration. First of all, as committed yesterday in Parliament, let me clarify a particular statement that I made in Parliament yesterday, which turned out to be erroneous information given to me by the Jamaica Public Service, where I indicated
erroneous information, he said. And those erroneous information was given to the minister by JPS. Thereby, you should be of the understanding this is not the minister's fault, you see. This is not the minister's fault. But erroneous information, Darrell Vaz, can also be lies, isn't it? False information, flawed information, Darrell Vaz. Off-target information, Darrell Vaz. Unsound information, Darrell Vaz. Invalid information, Darrell Vaz. Isn't it a lie? Now, my big question is, now that you have said this, that erroneous information, untrue information, was given to you by JPS. Now, this for me has sparked two-pronged question. One, Darrell Vaz, how much erroneous information has been fed to us unnoticed and unchallenged since the whole Melissa debacle? How much of these figures that we have been getting, Darrell Vaz, are figures given to us through erroneous information? We have to ask that question because you came to Parliament and you gave us erroneous information as statements of fact, which turned out to be a lie, Mr. Vaz. Then the second part of the question that is sparked for me, were you given erroneous information by the JPS, or did you doctor the information to pat yourself on the back? Either of the two, Darrell Vaz, we were lied to yesterday. So I don't understand what Dana Dixon talk about when Dana Dixon say, our misleading information are lies. What is Darrell Vaz misleading information?
where I indicated that in one instance,
We don't call Dayton Campbell and look how Dayton Campbell humble you. That you can't tell what happened to Darrell Vaz. I wonder if they give him 10 meringue seed that day because you don't notice how the jacket suit a swing pan Darrell Vaz, you know. You don't notice how the jacket suit just a swing pan him so. Like it's just carcass under it. Something wrong. We don't know.
with JPS as a power and pole infrastructure is rebuilt. Let's move on to the big ticket, big success story of the restoration, and that is the JPS and the electricity restoration. First of all, as committed yesterday in Parliament, let me clarify a particular statement that I made in Parliament yesterday, which turned out to be erroneous information given to me by the Jamaica Public Service, where I indicated that in one instance, 40 miles of lines were rebuilt with over 1,000 poles from Ferris Cross to Hodges, Westmoreland to St. Elizabeth, to restore approximately 2,000 customers. That information was incorrect. Work has started with 100 poles that have been laid so far out of the total amount of 1,000 poles, it's about 40 miles of roadway. So it will take some time, but again, the work has started. So I want to apologize for the misinformation that was given in Parliament, and I will make sure that it is corrected on Hansard, and also to say very clearly that the information that I stated was erroneous and incorrect. And the information was given to me by the Jamaica Public Service. Nobody needs to ask the words that JPS and I had about this. And I can assure you it will never happen.
Darrell Vaz, Denise Hilton say nothing don't go so. Denise Hilton say, yeah, I use JPS as the fall guy, not no go so. She say, because to say Dayton Campbell caught you out, and you never expect that you were going to be caught out. You come on a scapegoat, JPS. As idiot as Hugh Grant look. Hugh Grant will look like a boy. Me not think Hugh Grant. Because you see, Hugh Grant look like a nerd. And nerds like to know, say, them get things right. Darrell Vaz, you can't count. Darrell Vaz, you can't spell. Darrell Vaz, you can't count and you can't spell. So anyway, the fuck up go on Darrell Vaz, it have to go on in a year head. That never come from Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant appears as a nerd. A nerd, Darrell Vaz, when it comes to figures and information, Darrell Vaz, don't make them big, all open cracks there. So now come out here, come to Hugh Grant under the bus. Alvin Gale, take note, take sleep, mark that Alvin Gale. Evening, Alvin, Master Alvin. Good evening, sir. Take sleep, mark that, please. Take sleep, mark that. So when it go wrong over at them, it's nobody's fault but for you, Master Alvin. So prepare yourself, because here Hugh Grant out here get for him. Here Hugh Grant out here, I walk and I give out erroneous information. The minister find a new big word. Hugh Grant, when you go come and give for your side of this story, when is Hugh Grant is going to apologize to the people who are suffering anxiety in the darkness, that heard that they got light and no gossip? Hugh Grant, when you go apologize to the people them for the erroneous information that you sent to our parliament. You sent a lie to our parliament, Mr. Grant, did you not? Or another ago. Anyway, the doctoring go on. Darrell Vaz, remember say you're the one who going to Buju Barrel? In the court of law, Darrell Vaz, there's a maxim or a principle in equity or a doctrine of equity where you have to come with clean hands, Darrell Vaz. If you approach the court for a solution, Darrell Vaz, you have to come with clean hands, and your hands don't clean. So therefore, we now go and can take your story. Hold on there. I think I want a young black girl. Oh, look like them take a guy, because she's videoing the man. She keeps saying, "Officer, I just want to know where he's going, as in which police station he's going." Anyway, back to the program. So because you don't approach the court of equity, Darrell Vaz, with clean hand, on the balance of probability, it's more than highly likely that Darrell Vaz's story is untrue. Hmm? It's more than highly likely, on the balance of probability, that Darrell Vaz is not telling the truth. Or if it is, let me say the man name again, Hugh Grant, has given you erroneous information yesterday, so much of it that it was so glaring. How much erroneous information, Darrell Vaz, may we have had over the last 2 months? How much erroneous information have we been fed throughout the whole Melissa relief and recovery, if there is such a thing? Relief and recovery. Do you know what's that? But when them a measure themselves, you see, they measure themselves pan first world countries. And then when they fit take blame, they say Jamaica is a small country and Jamaica is a poor country. But when it suits them, Jamaica is a superpower country and Jamaica is a world leading country. Did you hear what Dana Dixon tell the student them today at press conference? So they must be proud and hold their head high because Jamaica is the model country where the world a look pan how to bring down crime. You don't know what she says, so? God know Dana sister for true. Mm-hmm. Sister. Me don't know what she mean. If the picnic them figure talk, or the police murder them relatives and men in their community. Because that's the story that some children can go talk. That's a story. Debbie Jervis, how you do? That's a story where children can go talk. Like the one them in a Newtown where them family and community get abused by the police for no reason. So don't come out here, come tell like on Hugh Grant that Hugh Grant gave you erroneous information. You are known to lie. It's what you do. You have the bad habits of life, Darrell Vaz. You're a liar. You're a thief. You're a rapist. You're a murderer. You're a drug user. You're an alcohol. You have all the bad habits in life, Minister. It's quite likely that when you were looking at the figures, you were high as a kite. You see the figure them double. And when you come back down, you never know if you come back down with them in a single. To post how that happened, Darrell Vance. To post you look on the number, them junk and high. And when you look on them junk and high, they look more. But they're not so when you're sober, Darrell Vaz. And the junk in high figure them, you come out Congiwi. What we want was the sober figure where Dr. Campbell tell we about. Where you come up, push now to the pan Hugh Grant. Say Hugh Grant give you erroneous information. You love use big words too much. Spurious. Malicious. Erroneous. No, sir.
With GPS as a power and pole infrastructure is rebuilt.
No, man. How you do?
Let's move on to the big ticket, big success story of the restoration. And that is the JPS and the electricity restoration. First of all, as committed yesterday in Parliament, let me clarify a particular statement that I made in Parliament yesterday, which turned out to be erroneous information given to me by the Jamaica Public Service, where I indicated where I indicated that in one instance, 40 miles of lines were rebuilt with over 1,000 poles from Ferris Cross to Hodges, Westmoreland to St. Elizabeth, to restore approximately 2,000 customers. That information was incorrect. Work has started with 100 poles that have been laid so far out of the total amount of 1,000 poles. It's about 40 miles of roadway. So it will take some time, but again, the work has started. So I want to apologize for the misinformation that was given in Parliament, and I will make sure that it is corrected on Hansard, and also to say very clearly that the information that I stated was.
It's quite likely that the stress of Melissa is taking a toll on the minister. Therefore, the minister drug use and alcohol use would have escalated, leading to the minister look so mashed up and battered and look like dog draw him through bush, like how dog draw Juliet through bush, drop off at England before he reach India. You know, yes, when me see him Saturday at India, she there go. She let her read how you do. Old thief.
Erroneous and incorrect. And the information was given to me by the Jamaica Public Service. Nobody needs to ask the words that JPS and I had about this. And I can assure you it will never happen again. I want to also make another clarification, and I'm happy that I have peace and quiet and no noise, that people can listen and understand and decipher between misinformation and proper information.
No, hear that. The same man who lied in Parliament yesterday, the same man who doctored Hugh Grant information for making himself look good, are the same old idiot, big and good for nothing fool, a talk about misinformation. When you run out of Parliament for you see the John Crow? When you run out of Parliament for yesterday, when you tell the whole heap a lie and was disgraced and showed up in Parliament yesterday, you run out and claim so you have seen things to go do. Minister of overnight investigation with everything. Boy, if I know overnight, Dana, you want your barrel. If Darrell Vaz do an overnight investigation, you know, get that clot round here back to normal scheduling. Minister of overnight investigation, things only work well and you only get solution and resolve when the minister does it overnight. And you know what happens overnight? A lot of alcohol and drugs. I mean, probably even sucking on somebody's blood like vampire, mind you. Minister will count high like kite, and the figure them become bloated in front of the minister, and the minister never remember to shrink the figure them after him become sober. That means that Darrell Vaz, to function then, you have to go come a Parliament high. Eh? What a disgrace for our country. When drug dealer can be Minister of Transport and Energy. Do you know that crack is energy? Jesus, come see us now. Miss Tib, now you already knew who Pancras was. This now is Miss Tib. Miss Tib was also my mother's bringer cat. But Miss Tib did thief no ass, you know. Miss Tib did thief. You will have this slice of bread in your hand, and if you not pay attention, Miss Tib just jump up, grab the bread, and away Miss Tib went. Well, that is Miss Tib for you on the screen. Mr. talk about misinformation. You lied in Parliament, the highest office in our country. You stood there and you lied to the nation. You lied to people who were going through anxiety, Darrell Vaz. You lied to people who are in destitution, Darrell Vaz. You lied. Hmm? And Darrell Vaz said, misinformation. Come on now, you patsy.
Clarification, and I'm happy that I have peace and quiet and no noise, that people can listen and understand and decipher between misinformation and proper information. At no time in my presentation yesterday did I mention Eastern Westmoreland having light. I gave the statistics on the parish of Westmoreland, and I'm going to repeat it again. Westmoreland has 34,603 customers. The customers that are out at this time is 17,096, approximately 49% of the customers in Westmoreland continue to be out of power. But let it not be lost that in December, the middle of December when I spoke, Westmoreland was at 18%. They are now at 51% in a matter of a few weeks. So I want to make that clarification to make sure that the information is very clear. What I can say is that I have confirmed with the JPS that by the end of this week, Darlington will have light and restoration will continue in earnest between now and the end of January. So again, East and Westmoreland will start to get light. Minister Samuda will speak about Roaring River and what we had to do and what that's going to do. But I want to make it very clear that
now, if you're in the business of having a flatbed truck or a trailer, or a crane rather, you may want to seek to go in business with Dr. Tufton. Because years of stealing in our country, Dr. Tufton is going to need flatbed truck and crane to move for him money. Because Dr. Tufton already enriched himself out of the COVID purse. And there's a lot of money to go around here. I mean, the $50 million in the vector control going in, a whole heap of money just a swindle and a waste so in Jamaica. 521 million Jamaican dollars. Where Dr. Tufton cannot tell we how those contracts were awarded and to who those contracts were awarded. Why you think the government used the Integrity Commission Act to ban the disclosure of government contract, which used to be displayed on a quarterly basis? Why you think them ban it? It's the same reason Darrell Vaz and Jacqueline Stewart Lecker use and swindle $1.4 billion. It them come back again and swindle $100 million. And we can't see documentation for nothing. Everything are in a secret because money is share up on the table, left, right, and center, and behind we back. And we not even get what we pay for. Because the boss them turn out, that will get them $1. $1. 100 and add Jamaica dollar a 1, 150 at Jamaica dollar a 1, $1 a 1, and we pay $1.4 billion. for it. It's the same way Tufton and him bag of friend them, Donovan Williams, Carl Bruce, and everybody where they could draw in the Pernell Charles outside Pickney and all that. $31 million for a drill. Where anybody can go buy that drill on eBay or Amazon. When Dr. Roger Hunter told us it was a tip of the iceberg, Dr. Roger Hunter is now vindicated. Because when Dr. Roger Hunter told us that that $31 million drill was a tip of the iceberg, $521 million. $531 million. And I know so that's all. And I know so that's all. More there, we soon get to jump on the rest of the world. You know, so jump on the whole world from come America. UHWI spend US $186,600 on consultants, but no provided strategy plan to show. Money left, right, and center. Chris Tufton jilted our pocket. Chris Tufton must go now. Chris Tufton has taken enough. Chris Tufton has brought dereliccy to our health care. Chris Tufton has brought substandard care to our health care. Chris Tufton run with only power nurse and with doctor them. And to top that off, Chris Tufton take order from Donald Trump and Marco Rubio to send home the Cuban nurse them with their help with. While the money, do you understand why Dr. Brady was frustrated when Dr. Brady came and couldn't do the operations because of the faulty air conditioning in the theater? When so much money is being bled out of the system, so much money is being bled out of the system, and every day we are starved of services. Every day. If you go up there, you don't have money, you drop down dead. If you admit pan ward, you have to fork out your retainer fee, and you have to pay as you go for your medication pan your bed. Otherwise, you know say you come out in a body bag. And so much money been swindled by Dr. Tufton. 80 million Tufton take and buy front. Hard up front. Front where probably all mandog would have walk past. Dr. Tufton take 80 million our money back. How much more? And when you talk about killing babies, and when you talk about killing us in the thousands, Dr. Tufton, remember that's what Dr. Roger Hunter told us? If we top worry about gunman, we kill only 10% of where Dr. Tufton them a kill a year time. This is one of Jamaica. This is Jamaica top neurosurgeon come out and tell we say gunman is killing 10% of what the healthcare kill on an annual basis. Isn't Dr. Roger Hunter vindicated? Ask the band, the one where walk the pastor, Pastor Allen. Ask Pastor Patrick Allen how he get pan the walking tick. Ask Patrick, ask Pastor Allen if he know they walk without tick before him going a Carl theater. Ask himself before Carl take up the chisel, the pickaxe, the hoe, and the hammer, if he never walk without tick. But tomorrow we're going to continue upon Tufton tomorrow morning with Hooker Tufton dissolve the board, a university hospital, then install, see him cronies, them, Tiefland Duns, like a Carl Bruce, and a whole bunch of cronies that carry out the killing field for Dr. Tufton, like Ivor Crandon, Carl Bruce, and all the thief them for Pernell Charles' son, all the thief them, all of the thief them. We're going to continue upon you tomorrow morning, Dr. Tufton, because we're going to show the people them say, you and Andrew Holness and Horace Chang break down the country, the disarray where you see a go on add pen. Andrew Holness take him time and strip away ADPEM. And when we need ADPEM can't function. Isn't it the same thing with Christopher Tufton do with the healthcare? Isn't it the same thing what Horace Chang do when Horace Chang carrying guns by the container, issue it out to the youth, them then turn around under the police for shoot them down? Isn't it the same thing? Don't you see the dangers to our society? Or a fool me, fool. No, the smoke screens. The smoke screens. Cops, customs investigate matters after Auditor General flag certain breaches. We can go on. Try to calm us down like we're not do something. Like we are some outstanding fools. She's in India. Still look old as she was at the airport in Gatwick. Never mind that. But Tufton call for, where is that thingy? Before we go to chump on the rest of the world. Chump on the rest of the world. Jamaica people, you look like Andrew not good in a bed anymore. Because Camilla, what's it rather she be? Ali, look like them better oldness in a bed. Anyway, Tufton announced committee to review governance and accountability issue at University Hospital amidst Auditor General report. These are the things that makes me angry. When they try to smoke screen with, so we say, okay, they're doing something. Let's wait and see. Let's see what comes out of it. Mother heifers. Mother heifers. The problem were the rules that were deliberately breached. $521 million is no accident. What would be important if we could have a level of criminal investigation that would follow the money. Because we know, Christopher Tufton, that $521 million, the people of Jamaica has not benefited from that. Lord God, when the Cornwall drop, you better walk with sponge for Japan when the news break. Because when the Cornwall regional come out, me no want when you go drop and mash up on yourself. So I have to go set sponge for Japan. Me told you last week, Sit down and cheer for when this year come out, because we can't turn up for them something, yeah. Let's go to Him and the World. Him and the World. What Him and the World? Him and the World. No, sir. You know, I take a different approach to Donald Trump. Not because of my hatred for Donald Trump, mostly, but because of my hatred for imperialism and the American regime. I detest it. I detest imperialism and I detest the American regime. For me, it is a glorifying thing to see Donald Trump pulling America down. For me, it could not have been a better time to have been alive than to have seen the empire falling in on itself. The empire thinking that and deciding that it can go it alone. Away with you, Donald Trump. So I'm not too because Donald Trump only have a matter of time. Donald Trump only have a matter of time. And you know, when the green lizard green is a different lizard. And when the green lizard black is a different lizard. However, and whichever color, it is still a lizard. All right? If it was a system like the British, the Westminster democracy, where you can get to stay there as long as you want, as Donald Trump would have wanted. Me don't know if even me myself would and can stick him out for so long, even though me want America to pull down. You know, and he's doing a very decent job of pulling down America. For quite some time in my life, I want people to see America for what America is. Now, what some people are mistaken here, and some people are going to disagree with me with this. All these are not Donald Trump's policy. They are the America deep state policies. They have an aggressive, stupid idiot to do it in a rogue fashion. America has never cared about behaving like a rogue nation. It is how America has behaved and portrayed itself around the world since World War II, the bully boy tactics. Kidnapping a president out of his bed is no difference to this demolishing a country, murdering a president, assassinating a president. You remember Uday and Qusay, the two sons of Saddam Hussein, who Britain shot them in Iraq, but carried them up America and cut them up and do all sort of research on them body. Do you remember that? That was not Donald Trump. It's not just Donald Trump policy. Them get the undiplomatic idiot what it waiting at the raw way. This is the deep state policy of the United States. Because if the deep state wasn't in league with Donald Trump could not get away with this. Presidents no run country. Deep state run countries. But all in all, Me glad America pull down itself in front of our eye because America will have to implode on itself. America is too powerful and want to walk around the world and mash up other people's country. America must be seen for what America is. When you say Donald Trump tore the mask off the deep state, that's true. That I agree with. That I agree with, Philly. Trust me, he has opened them up. And this was what I've always wanted. Because people think presidents run America. A president and a prime minister are employee of the deep state. They get a script to follow. They get a briefing every morning. What your storyline is for the day. This narrative and the medias, they all get their storyline to follow as well. The difference is the others used to do it in a quote unquote sensible diplomatic way. Donald Trump is a New York street gangster. They don't know how to do it better. Hence is what you are getting. It's what you are getting. If you choose a mad person and if you choose a fool, don't expect them to act sensible. Then you would be the problem. They had him once. They elected him twice. I mean, what are you screaming about? Stick it out. Just like we have to stick it out with Andrew Holness. Them a go thief, them a go rich, and them a go kill all Pawi. Stick it out. You saw the danger, America and Jamaica, before you put yourself in there. Don't. Duh. I mean, it was right in front of your eyes. Darrell Valls told you, choose the evil that you know. You chose the evil that you know. Live with it for the next 5 years. If the democratic system is still alive and well, and presidents and prime ministers don't get drawn out of their bed. Donald Trump set an example. Or Donald Trump, this is one of the things that, as I disagree with Donald Trump 1,000 and a million % on the Maduro issue. But what that has done, this is a thinking for me. For the first time, it has allowed these governments to feel the way they make us feel. The power that they have to kick down with door and come in with bed at night time and control you out. Donald Trump put the whole out in that frame and fear they know. No to say, you can get the rude awakening, 3:00 morning. But because Andrew Holness loved to bend over so much, Andrew Holness are going to bend over and do anything Donald Trump want. But Andrew Holness, me no know. But Trinidad not the on the list, and Guyana not the on the list. Because did you Trinidad and Guyana? Let me look if Dominica the panic. Dominica did take side with Andrew, with the wicked boy Trump as well. Oops, let me look if Dominica the on the list. Dominica the on the list. But Guyana not the on the list. Yeah. Trinidad not the on the list. So me no know where them give up, where Andrew refuse to give up. But me want ask Trump, are you planning? Thanks, Raymond. Are you planning to suspend diplomatic visas as well? What would be our holla? What would be our holla? Hmm? No, sir. No. Andrew Holness, the lady here, you know, one of Andrew Holness and Darrell Vaz, and Juliet Holness, them a friend of the flock who have been elevated. Kadeen, or whatever your name, Kedisha. The fact that they mix up closely with Darrell and Andrew and Lord Jesus. Kedisha, permanent secretary. What an elevation of nepotism. What this be? What cronyism? Because of the prime minister, friend and associate, you know, and a Darrell Vaz, friend and associate as well. No, Dominica Republic is not on the list. Dominica is on it. So, me no know what wholeness not give up, or me no know, but me hear say one big old a meeting, all of the steak eating lot and the champagne drinking lot were summoned to a big meeting at Belmont Road other evening gone. Something is going down. Andrew Holness, me ask on Facebook, but me not in the labor right them answer. Glenn Ryan Miller, the ACP for Area 1, we say independent extradition list. You can't tell if anything goes off it true. We just want to know. Because we say you give up some scammers and some people in drugs and gun running. We want to know who and who you give up. We want to know Andrew Holness because it is bothering my mind, and when things tend to bother my mind, there's some connection to what is bothering my mind. Is Dr. Chang sick? Are the Americans them remove Dr. Chang? Is Dr. Chang sick? Are this middle model with you and the Defense Department and the Foreign Department? Have they asked you to put Dr. Chang aside and do it under sites like Dr. Chang sick in order for we no spot no sudden removal of Dr. Chang? But Dr. Chang, they walk up and down with you in the hurricane galang. Remember when you did that Westmoreland in that broad at like him a sell ripe banana and them something there? And then all of a sudden, we hear say Dr. Chang gone off sick. And we don't even know when Dr. Chang will come back. Could it be that the Americans have asked Dr. Chang to step aside? It's possible, no, because remember the Americans, them, none of the foreign people, them and Dr. Chang don't take tea. Because they say we not like give no visa because we don't want the criminally around we. We don't understand the jungle lifestyle that our politics is. That's why I'm telling you, we don't need to go and watch the Serengeti jungle. Go and go watch some animal. I'm not tired to watch human. When me tired, I look for human, you know, animal me go watch. When me tired to look for human and tired to listen to human, I go and watch animals. There are a lot when it comes to social life and family life that you can learn from animals. You know that? Hmm? Sometimes when I'm tired of the foolishness and the effort on social media, I go and watch animals live natural, like their natural, in their natural habitat, and see how they function as groups. Because sometimes animals to me behave more sensible than people. Because people like to experiment and do new things. Hmm? Where animal, it's about survival. We don't learn that yet. We are so complacent till we don't have the survival instinct in our way. We don't understand when things are go wrong wrong. We don't understand when things not work wrong way. We cannot foresee danger. You don't need to get back in an animal part on yourself. One can't foresee the danger. One too human. And that's no problem. Hmm? Start foresight danger like animal. Animal no wait till danger come upon them. The way how the lions and hyenas in the jungle and the crocodiles of the jungle are behaving at the politics of our country. We ought to have foresight the danger. The problem for me is more and more Jamaicans are walla in the tribalism of the Serengeti jungle of our politics. Are we going to continue like this? And at the same time, hoping for better while continuing like this? Hmm? We're too human. This overhuman thing now do we well. We not learn nothing out of being human. Me not tell no lie. The way information is available to us, this generation shouldn't so dunce. We shouldn't so backwards. We shouldn't so lackadaisic. We should be one of the brightest generations since slavery. Instead, we become the dunce and the baggers. Us alive should be one of the most informed. But look at how we're using for entertainment. It's all about entertainment. It's all about your egos and your having your dopamine fix. Anyway, see how Daryl Vaz mash up with the hope of coke them when I take a night time for sleep after the wickedness, raping, murder, and killing and thieving out of the public purse. I only have to tell God about it, you know? Wanna sleep at night time? Cause even if me tell one half lie, as soon as me go up on my pillar, the light come turn up in front of me like him a somebody. Wanna sleep? Wanna see the baby then? Like when me lay down at night time and just Westmoreland is in front of me, Parrot is in front. Wanna not see it? No make me ask. When you close an eye, Westmoreland, Black River and Parrot and them place and come up in front of you. And the children them looking desolate in a squalid country, turn up in front of you. Me can't go on my bed. Because these people certainly sleep at night. Whether they take drugs or alcohol, they sleep at night. But all in all, every day we get up, we lose money. 10 years of Andrew Holness government, and we lost count. If we fix it down, somebody have to go dedicated to count up the money them where we lose. Somebody have to go back to the Auditor General reports them and count up the amount of unaccounted for money in our country and see if we couldn't go run America with it. We could have go run. We didn't thief found we. We didn't thief found. We don't say Andrew in a court. We don't say Andrew a buckle in a court for hide for him thieving money them. This is the problem I have. And I had great problem with it when I was at law school. The rule of law. Not one motherfuck no go so. It better not talk about the rule of power than the rule of law. They are different things. Because I couldn't have stolen the amount where Andrew thief and me neck no broke a prison. I couldn't have committed the murders that Darrell Vaz and James Robertson committed. I'm in a prison. The law doesn't apply equally. There's no equality in the law. The law is attached to power and favor. So I'm never comfortable yet with that thing where they call the rule of law applies to all of us equally. Lie. Lie. Look how long Royal Reid on a dangle with Royal Reid, and we know not now come out a Royal case. We know not now come out a Royal Reid case. We know the all of them are Cho child and kangaroo childs. All in all, though, Andrew Holness, Christopher Tufton needs to go. Christopher Tufton enrich himself enough. Christopher Tufton poison we with enough bad rice. Christopher Tufton killed enough of our babies. Christopher Tufton has sabotaged the career of many qualified and good doctors and nurses. Chris Tufton is killing over 15,000 of us a year time. We've never had any confidence in Dr. Tufton. We've run out of patience now. Christopher Tufton must go. You don't, Jamaica people, you don't see the danger of Christopher Tufton to your life. Christopher Tufton having nursed them a walk on thief patient pill in a hospital. When you try get on a sponge, try get on a sponge for when Cornwall Regional Report come out becoming a want to no lick on a head one on a job. So walk with a sponge so no drop down comfortable and drop down in a piece. You hear me? Anyway, Marcus Garvey say unite or perish. If uno can't see it yet, we don't know when uno go see it. I found 2003 me see it. And every day since that, it get clearer and clearer and it come closer and closer. I want to just sit down so. Just a stare out of space so. Huh? Anyway, gone about my business. Thank you all for being here tonight on Global TV. Lovely to have your support as always. Join us back tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. If you have not yet hit the like button, please do so before you exit the program. And tomorrow morning, we're coming back on Christopher Tufton. We have an article to read tomorrow morning. We're going to look at how Chris Tufton break down the place. I'm going to try, moderators going to try help me find back some of Dr. Brady video when Dr. Brady come to Jamaica. Dr. Brady and what the other doctor did name, where did expose him as well. So nobody no want to take contract with the government because the government not paying any money. We're going to pull them back, Chris Tufton. And if we don't can find anything with a dead baby, them we're going to come back on the Tufton. Because we're going to show the people them say, Chris Tufton is a danger to our health and a danger to our life. And the sooner we wake up, the more lives we'll be able to save. Thank you very much and good night.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I watch a man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Say Rastafari. War and crime. And do the righteousness. And we love. And we love Jaja. And we love Jaja. Rastafari. And we love Jaja. We love Jaja. We love Jaja. Rastafari. Preserve for people. Put time away. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for Rastafari. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Rastafari. Preserve all. And we love Jah. Me love Jaja. Me love Jaja. Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jaja. Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twink.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.